It's strange, isn't it? How silence can be louder than any argument. How a quiet room can echo with every word you never said. That's where I am now, sitting in the stillness you left behind, replaying every moment, every sentence, every time I could have chosen love but chose pride instead. I used to think love was something that would wait, that no matter how far I drifted, you'd still be there when I turned around. But love doesn't wait forever. And now, all I have are echoes of the things I never said out loud. I was there, but not really. My body sat beside you, but my mind was always somewhere else, chasing noise, distraction, anything but the truth of how good I had it. You loved me louder than I listened. You tried harder than I deserved. And while you were building a home, I was searching for a way out of one I never realized I already had. I told myself I cared. I said the words, "I love you," but I never proved them when it mattered. And the worst part? I didn't even notice what I was losing until I finally looked up and you were gone. But that wasn't the hardest part. The hardest part was realizing that you waited until you couldn't anymore. There's this moment that comes after every goodbye, that split second where you think, maybe they'll turn back. You wait for footsteps, a text, a sign that you still matter. But when it doesn't come, something inside you breaks. That's the moment I learned what too late really feels like. It's not dramatic, it's quiet. It's the silence after 1,000 apologies you'll never get to say out loud. I walk past the places we used to go, and everything feels smaller now, like the world shrunk the day you left. I finally understand what you meant when you said, love isn't about saying it, it's about showing it. I wish I'd listened sooner. If I could talk to you one more time, just once, I wouldn't waste a single second on explanations or excuses. I'd start with thank you. Thank you for every laugh you gave me when I didn't deserve to smile. Thank you for every time you stayed when walking away would have been easier. Thank you for being warmth to someone who only ever gave you cold. You were the calm in my chaos, and I treated your peace like background noise. I didn't see it then, but I do now. You were the best thing that ever happened to me. And I'll carry that truth like a scar and a gift all at once. But gratitude alone can't rebuild what I broke, and I know that now. Regret has a way of whispering in the quiet hours. It doesn't shout, it reminds. It reminds you of the small things, the way they smiled before saying goodnight, the tone in their voice when they said, "I'm fine," even though they weren't. And every memory cuts a little deeper because you realize they were giving you their best while you gave them your half. I've replayed every moment trying to find where it started falling apart. Was it the day I stopped asking how your day was? Or the day I stopped listening to your answers? Maybe it doesn't matter, because regret doesn't fix things. It just teaches you what you should never do again. But pain, if you let it, teaches you how to love right. I can't rewrite the past, but I can change the story I live from here on. I've learned that love isn't about grand gestures or perfect words. It's about showing up consistently, even when it's hard. So I'm learning to be present, to listen, to be patient, not just with someone else, but with myself. I don't know if you'll ever hear these words. Maybe you've moved on. Maybe you're happier now, and if you are, I'm truly glad. But if these words ever find their way to you, I want you to know, I'm trying. Not to win you back, but to become the kind of person your love believed I could be. Someone once told me, fast love burns bright, but slow love builds roots. I used to want fireworks, the rush, the chaos, the instant connection. But fireworks fade. Roots stay. You were the kind of love that could have lasted lifetimes, and I treated it like a temporary high. Now I understand that real love doesn't demand perfection, it just asks for effort, patience, and truth. And if I ever get another chance, with you or anyone else, I'll choose to grow slow, like an oak tree that bends in the wind but never breaks, because anything that takes time to build is always worth keeping. I don't know what the future holds, and maybe that's okay. Maybe some stories aren't meant to circle back. Maybe they're meant to teach us how to love better next time. I've stopped trying to erase you from my heart. Now I just honor what you gave me. The lessons, the warmth, the version of me you believed could exist. And if love ever finds me again, I'll meet it with open hands, not closed fists, because I finally get it now. Love doesn't always stay, but it always leaves something behind. And sometimes that's enough. If I could leave you with one final thought, it's this. I finally learned how to love you, even if it's too late to show it. Maybe that's what growing up really means. Learning to love better after the person who taught you how to love is already gone. So wherever you are, I hope you're smiling, because even though we didn't last, you'll always be the reason I know what real love feels like.